presenters, dear professors, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor for me that I can be here and I can present one of our projects, the flagship project of the Central European Academy. That is the junior program of the Academy, focusing on the Ph.D. project and the internship project of the CEA. I have some challenges, sorry, with the technical issues, but I hope that we can solve it. Yeah, maybe now or later. Okay, and first of all, I would like to emphasize that this conference, I would like to give a picture about this conference from the perspective of our young researchers, because it was a task for them to organize this conference. You know, we forced them, I forced them to do that. Why I did it, why we did it, taking into account that this is a really important aspect of the academic life. First of all, to determine their own research goals, own research topics. After that, to make a questionnaires for others to try to explain what are their goals. After that, to motivate other people to be involved in this project, you know, to communicate their project. And I'm really grateful for other young researchers who are here, and that you let us convince you in this sense. Therefore, you can imagine this conference from the perspective of these young researchers as a task and as a kind of achievement. As to the junior program, I have to emphasize that we started it in 2024. After a year of preparation, we launched it in 2020. And this project is based two pillars. One of them, this is a PhD project which is connected to the University of Miskolc Doctoral School. And the second pillar is an internship project, a research internship project. The basis of this research internship is the Central European Academy, and it is here in Budapest. Something about the numbers of this project. Now we have 40 young researchers. They graduated from 18 universities in 8 countries. Therefore, now at this moment we can say that we can represent the core of the Central Europe, determined by us, the borders in this sense of Central Europe, and which is really important that you also have supervisors, because you cannot imagine young researchers without mentors, without professors. I think these two elements is necessary to build a good PhD project. And these professors, we call them supervisors, they are also from 22 universities in 9 countries. As to the level of the cooperation among us, among Central European scientific communities, there are 4 levels. The first, the most important levels, of course, the young researchers themselves. They are, as previously noticed, from these countries. And what they are doing here, what we can provide them. First of all, we provide them a scholarship, which includes also the tuition fee of the doctoral school, also project via which they can visit international conferences, also summer courses, and so on, and so on. And here you can see, however, the universities from which the second level of their cooperation, the professors they are come from. I think it's a nice list. You can find numerous universities, and now I do not want to emphasize none of them. I hope that you can find your universities on this list. The third level of the cooperation, this is their course materials. It is also prepared by the professors of our cooperation. At this moment, we have 13 course materials. Unfortunately, nowadays, and I think this is an absolute negative tendency, that at national levels, the course materials, the books, they are not supported. Somehow now there is a bad direction, in my opinion, that only the scientific articles are assessed high level, in a high level way and in the scientific sphere. But the books from which the next generations can learn, they are not as emphasized in the systems. Therefore, we put emphasis on these issues, and you can find these course materials in front of this room as well. These course materials, they are written by the authors of this region. It's really important issue that it's not only Hungarian authors are involved in this course materials. This is our common project with these professors. There are approximately 250 contributors to this book series. It's a huge project, I think, not only at the Central European level, but maybe also at European Union level as well. Finally, this project also provides an opportunity for a kind of institutional cooperation. We're really proud of the situation that some of our young researchers are already employed in other universities and other institutions, also in Serbia, also in Croatia, also in Romania, also in Slovakia, of course also in Hungary, and also in Poland. I think this is a real essential basis of the high-level effect of the Central European activity. Finally, I would like to emphasize that in addition to typical research activities, the CEA is also operate as a kind of team and as a kind of team-building instrument. First of all, we have now two series, two journals. They are student-run journals. The role model came from America, if I can emphasize it, taking into account that their editorial teams typically are run by students. And we thought that we can also learn numerous things. These young researchers, they can learn numerous things via this activity, how to run scientific journals, how to operate, manage scientific discussion via these journals. Another aspect of this team building issues the professional events of the CEA. This is the jewel of the scientific events, the annual scientific conference of the Central European Academy. However, we have other projects, supervisors workshops, mock thesis defense. The first one is going to be organized in this year in October. Traveling conferences, we could visit Strasbourg, the court of the Human Rights Court, also The Hague, the International Criminal Court, and so on and so on. Last but definitely not least, I have to draw your attention to the other types of team buildings and cultural events. That is the Junior Open Day, the Junior Camp, and, sorry, my favorite, it is the cultural evenings, via which the separated national communities, they can present their own culture. Because via this can we respect each other if we know each other. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention.